Day 3 Coach Prime Colorado Fall Camp is in the books. It is TMR Live with the big dog, Uncle Chico, yours truly, Uncle Neely. I'm coming to you from Colorado Springs. We got a very special guest today, and Coach Jason Phillips. Chico is up and it's stuck.
It's up and it's stuck. It's up and
Stuck
it's
like
damn
Chuck.
stuck. Let's get into it, baby. Yeah.
But the chemistry still 2 p.m. Mountain, 4 p.m. East. We never lose. Talking that sports, giving runners the news. TMR Live 5 days a week. Funniest in town. Ain't subscribe yet.
No sit your ass out.
Hey runners, grab your snacks, grab your meds, grab your patience. This Chico about to lose his mind in 3, 2. I swear I'm up that well with one hand kneeling. They're going. Why you giving me this, man? Why you give me this, man?
Wow.
Like
Runners. Mount up. Y'all know what it is, man. TMR Live right here on the Pregame Network. As a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Pregame Network proudly presents the big dog Chico Cleasy, the badass Uncle Neely, a.k.a. TMR Live. UB is not EU. Let's go. Turn up. And if you're not down with that, y'all know the 2 words. Put it in the chat right now. Put it in the chat right damn now. You feel me? What's up, Unc? You out here like you out there just relaxing out there under the shade tree or something. What's going on?
Hey, look, let me tell you something. It's just that, man. I checked my Apple Watch yesterday, and it told me I had been standing for 13 hours. And I said, you know what? When we do the show today, like we say in the 420 sound, I'm gonna sit my ass down.
Sit your ass
I'm
down.
finna sit my ass down and do the show. But
Ain't
we got a
nothing wrong
great
with
show
that.
coming for you, man. We have wrapped day 3 practice for the day. Guys are on a break right now, getting off their feet, resting or whatnot. Somebody's coming up behind me. I can see him in the camera. Oh, Smitty.
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 Smitty once again.
You
Smitty
got it,
gone,
brother.
dog. Smitty gone,
He
dog.
man, Smitty don't stand still. Smitty is already 100 yards from me. Like Smitty is gone. I don't know how he went down the steps. He think he jumped.
Smitty passed by so fast yesterday.
Same
Smitty
thing.
gone,
Like
dog.
Smitty, he already going in the door of the next building. I don't know what's man. Smitty be teleporting.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Smitty got
But
things to do, man.
you got the coaches coming back. I don't know if you can see them. A lot of times the coaches back uh, practice site to review the film there, and then they come back on a separate shuttle from the players. So offensive line coach Gunnar White and Gerard there. I don't know if y'all can see them there or not.
Yes, sir. We see him. Yep.
Okay. And just making it back with the
G&G.
team. G&G Productions. So they're making it back in. Man, great practice, high energy today. Chico, I got to tell you something, dog. These running backs look good.
I bet.
These running backs look good.
Let me say this. Yeah, I know it's kind of because you said yesterday the pads would be coming on probably Saturday. Look like they moved them up a little bit. You know, Coach Prime will switch up the schedule. But they just had shoulder pads on.
Shoulder pads on today, next 3 days. Coach Neil, you got it. Shoulder pads on today, next 3 practices, then full pads on Saturday.
Gotcha. Full pads Saturday. Well, as soon as those shoulder pads come on, I remember those days. Even if you don't have on full pads, you're gonna get some clacking in. You're gonna get some high thudding in, as they call it back in the day. And look like you got Chippy out there today, and boys are competing. That's the main thing you want to see out there is those guys competing out there and running around, flying around. You ain't got to get behind nobody to tell them to chase the ball, all those type of things. But I know the effort was high. How was the execution, should I say?
You still at that phase of practice, Chico. You're an offensive guy, so I want to get your thoughts on it. You're still in the early phase of practice where defense tends to have the advantage. And early on in camps, you'll see defense getting better than the offense, and then the offense catches up as their installs, gain ground. But what I see is the constant stacking of days, stacking of each practice. The energy is high. The effort is high. You're always going to have to polish up execution in these early days. But you can't ask for better injuries, guys. Like they want to be out there.
Yeah, For sure, man. No starters right now. Everything is up for grabs. Every position is up for grabs. That's the mentality look like Coach Marion in his presser today was putting out there, and also Coach Prime too. Are the guys receiving that well?
They don't have a choice. Now it's a matter of receiving it and believing it are two different things because people believe. Well, I know they say that, but I'm the guy. But that mentality will make you not be the guy because you have to approach every practice, every rep, every team meeting, being at the bus on time, being at mealtime on time. You have to do everything as if you're fighting for the position, not just fighting to keep it. And so Coach Prime
Mm-hmm.
articulated that the other day. He said, look, guys, we don't have no starters because we don't know who we can trust. Camp is designed
To find
to
out who you
trust.
can
So
trust.
right now there are no starters, so you act like it.
Yeah, act accordingly, dog. You know what I mean? Shouts out to the defensive line guys, Coach Ki, Coach Punt, who was able to stop by and holler at us and talk about their defensive line guys and how they're coming along, and playing physical and also playing and being that engine on that defense to free up those linebackers so that they can play that man coverage and one-on-one. What'd you see from them today with those pads on for the first time?
Buying into the process of having a violent mentality. We're playing against each other, so you're not out there trying to hurt each other because that's your teammate. You need them, they need you. But you also have to get used to initiating that contact, right? You got to get used
Mm-hmm.
to, reestablishing the line of scrimmage on that side or defending the line of scrimmage if you're an offensive line. I think both groups have bought into that this team is only going to go as far as we take them and they receive that pressure, they want that pressure. And so you hear both groups challenging each other to get better. And when the pads come on, Chico, like you said, it's gonna start getting a little chippy, it's gonna start getting a little vocal, start having some clap back and some remarks at each other. Because Chico, it's one of those things, man. You know how I'm going down your road. You know how you can smell a locker room?
Yeah, for sure. I can smell
You
it
can
right
all
now when
you
you said that.
Yeah, exactly. You can also hear football practice if you close your eyes. It has a certain sound when them pads hit each other.
Yeah,
And what you can hear today is the early sounds. Man, it sounds like football practice out here.
yeah. That's a good thing, man. And being away from it so long, that's when this is the time of year that everybody, like Coach Rashad said, where else would you rather be?
Yeah.
Nowhere but right here. Here's your
This is what
opportunity
this
to
is what
take
you asked
advantage
for.
of everything. Yeah, this is exactly what you asked for. We saw him deliver a passionate speech. We're going to get to that when Coach Jay Field come on. If you guys just joining in, we have an exclusive today. Coach Jason Phillips will be joining us in just a couple of minutes for an exclusive interview. He's going to clear the air. You guys can ask questions. Put your super chats in right now. All members, put your super chats in, and all members' comments will be featured live right now. If you haven't gone to the website, you need to do so ASAPer. That is unclechico.myshopify.com. Go support the brand and the channel. You understand me? If you have a brand, a product, business that need advertising like this right here, hit up Uncle Chico somehow, some way. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Y'all got the social media handles. All you got to do is follow us, inbox us, and we shall respond. So stay tuned for that interview coming up. But we do have more recap from day 3 today, as we see the players right there behind Uncle Neely, who's on location, Colorado Springs, Unc. And let's get to these wide receivers and DBs, Unc. We saw a lot of one-on-ones going on with those guys. Cree Thomas stepping up. Boo Carter stepping up out there. Yeah. Joseph Williams making plays.
Yeah.
Cam Perry, of course. Any updates and what else have you seen from those guys on the outside?
The competition, bringing the best out of each other. Nobody folding. Everybody wanting to get better. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Cree out there, man. That play right there. Get up, stand over the guy, then go dance and celebrate. Then say, how dare you throw it over here?
Yeah,
like,
one-on-one.
What you thinking?
Yeah, trying to go up top.
Pylon with me on somebody. What are you thinking? I love the attitude, the mentality, and I love how iron is sharpening iron out there.
Yeah. Also,
but what's most important, Chico, is I look at Coach Rashad right there.
Yeah.
Stop complaining to do something.
Do something. And you know, they got a little chippy out there, like I said, you know, speaking of doing
Hey,
something.
Coach Shaw, we got Jay Field joining the show in about 10 minutes. No, he not on now, but he coming. Yeah, by the
That's
time you
fire.
get done, when you come out. Yeah.
Oh, that'll be dope. That'll be dope right there.
Yeah, we have both of them on. He heading up to the cafeteria, so by the time he come out, Jay Field will be on, and I'll get up and let Shaw sit here.
All right. Well, here's some
and as we always say, Chico, where else?
nowhere, no damn where.
Well, I'm looking. I'm trying to see where else is at. You
He's
see
over
it, Chico?
there?
Oh, see it.
That's a
Huh?
lie.
Oh, there's one over there? No,
Oh.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
But I saw
Here we go right here. Guys getting a little chippy out there at practice today. Y'all check this out right here. Get some football sounds in there. Get some football sounds in there. From the grunting to the pads clacking to the horn blowing, all of that. You can smell the grass through the screen. But this is what you want to see. Like you said, camp doesn't start until something like this happens. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there,
It's football. It's football time in America.
In America, baby. I had a coach used to say he used to get, how can I say this in a clean way? He used to get aroused because of football going on out there. He used to say that, man.
I'm so proud of you, Chico.
In a different way, though. Trust me.
No, I know, but I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you. Why? What happened?
Like that was. I'm not trying to lower the bar for you, but that was really the most we could expect from Chico. You exceeded.
That's messed up.
So, yeah. No, I'm just saying,
Right.
Chico, because normally you went down the road and we got to edit something. So,
well,
I'm
as long as it's like this, like I told my coach over in Europe, all I'm gonna do is improve. I'm only gonna get better.
And that's what camp is for.
That's what camp
it's
is
about
all
improving and finding out who we can trust. And speaking of who we can trust,
we about to do that right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I told y'all the other day, heard from Coach Jay Field reached out. He wanted to come on TMR Live exclusive, address some things, clear the air. We are honored to have my main man, my friend, my brother, Coach Jason Phillips, join the show live and direct. Jay Field, where you at, brother?
I'm right here, brothers. How y'all doing?
Doing good.
I'm good, man. How you guys?
Doing great.
Man,
doing great.
Got no complaints, Jay Field. No, none at all.
That's awesome, man. And I feel the same way on this end. No complaints.
You shouldn't have.
Yeah. No complaints.
Good.
Retirement hasn't been long, but it looks good, huh?
Yeah, it looks great from this point of view. You know, I'm sure that, I mean, obviously when the announcement first came out, there was some people that didn't agree with it, but, you know, I can't worry about that. That's why we're here.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Again, we appreciate you reaching out and taking the time, man. And we'll just get right into it, brother.
Hold on, Unc. I think we lost Coach for a second.
Sure.
Coach. I don't know if everybody heard what you said, but if you don't mind repeating what you just said right there. Are we losing him? I think we got a bad connection on you, Coach.
Oh, there.
You guys are there now?
We got you now. Yeah.
Okay, great. Now, just saying my retirement, man, it was no surprise to me, but obviously it was a surprise to some, and obviously some people had some comments, so that's why we're here.
Yeah, well, with that in mind, man, let's just dive right into it, because you hit us up, said you've been hearing some things out there that weren't correct, and you wanted to come on and put the correct information out there.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, first of all, man, I appreciate you guys taking the time to entertain this and allowing me an opportunity to say my piece. I mean, obviously, Coach Prime has said his piece over the last couple of days with his tweets and whatnot. You know, I think the biggest thing for me, man, was just the way some people interpreted the timing of it, and then also interpreted the fact that, you know, some comments was made about I wasn't a fit for the new offensive coordinator, which that's not true. Coach Marion and I get along very well. I have a great deal of respect for what Coach Marion is doing at Colorado. And also, I believe in the system. Again, believe in him. His system is no different than what I played in college, other than it's the run and shoot on steroids, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all the receiver got option routes involved in that. The quarterback have option route RPOs. When I say steroids, there's an infusion of West Coast. There's an infusion of Art Brow's run game. There's an infusion of Mike Leach's offense, the air raid system. So he's done a tremendous job of incorporating all the types of offenses that are attracted to not only athletes but also attracted to professionals, guys that want to come in and see how he does things. I know they're doing some things in the NFL with his offense, but there was never a time where he and I had a disagreement or had a discussion about my philosophy versus his philosophy. We had the same philosophy, and that was putting a package on the field to win games. So I want to first of all clear that up. It wasn't I heard something, I saw something that said my blocking philosophy, and here we go again with that blocking situation, right? That just seems to never die, man. If people, if that's all people can pull from my career over the last 26 years and take shots at that, I'm in a great spot right now. If that's it, right? So
Yeah.
that wasn't a disagreement as far as that philosophy. The other thing is Coach Prime's and our relationship, as he said in his tweets. We brothers, man. I've been knowing Coach Prime since 1988. I mean, we go way back, and we've always had candid conversations. And Neely, you
Mm-hmm.
know this. You've been a part of what we've been doing and how we are direct with each other, and most importantly, how we honest and how we care about each other. So I want to dispel that nomer as well, as far as there may be some rifts there, because there isn't no rifts. Coach Prime and I have been talking for quite some time about this opportunity for me to go out on top or go out the way I want to go out. And he's allowed me the opportunity to do that. I said to him that I would never put him in a situation to where I would leave and didn't feel like the program was in a better state. You've been around the program. You know what's going on now in camp. He and I both agree it's in a better state with the staff hirings that he's made as far as defensive coordinator and Marv, offensive coordinator and Brennan, a lot of the other staff members that he's assembled there over this offseason. Man, that program is in great shape right now. And it has nothing to do with any of the changes from that regard. It has everything to do with I know they're on the uprise. I know things are going forward. And people might question the timing. Why now? Why do it now? Well, here's the deal. I equate this to a General Motor worker, right? That's building a car. You don't see them in the factory putting in all that hard work, do you? You see, they just assemble the
See
parts,
the
and
car.
build that vehicle. All right, they build that vehicle and they send it out to the dealerships, and then the dealerships sell it out to a person that's buying. Well, I don't need to be at the dealership marveling over my work that I put in the factory.
Preach, preacher.
I don't need to be in the car with the person that bought the vehicle marveling over my work. I already know I put in the work. I put in the work in the
Mhm.
spring. I put in the work this off season. These kids are great. There's great leadership in that room. Coach Shot is a great football coach. He's been with me for the last 5 years. He has an opportunity now to have his own room, have his own space, and he deserves that. And so that, and a lot of people say, why wait? I'm saying the same thing as far as my retirement. Why wait? No time like the present. Man, I've never
Mm.
had an opportunity to spend this much time with my family, my
Mm-hmm.
wife. Obviously, as you know, brother Neely, you've met my mother and my mother-in-law. They living with us
Mm-hmm.
now. It's time for me to come in and do my part, take some of that pressure off my wife. And she asked me to come. She asked me to be there. So that's what's going on, man. I'm spending time with my family. I've never watched a football game with my mom before. This would be a great opportunity for me to sit down and
Wow.
watch a game with her. I mean, we
Yes.
grow up, as your parents, your parents, right? You don't spend a lot of time with them as kids growing up. Then when you get an opportunity to move out of the house at high school or college, it's separate. You guys are separated. So this is opportunity now for me to reconnect with my mom, sit down and watch games with her, get her. She loves football just like I do. And so now we get a chance to watch games. And so I'm excited about this opportunity, man. I don't understand why some people ain't. I've gotten a lot of calls from a lot of guys that's, basically praising this situation, man. Obviously praising Coach Prime for allowing this to happen and basically giving me my flowers for what I've been able to do over my career. And so that's where we are, my brother. And I'm excited about it. I don't know if I'm able to do this, but I'll just give you a background. I'm getting ready to go to Torrey Pines. and play around.
Yes, indeed.
So yeah,
TPC, Sawgrass, all that stuff. Yeah.
yeah. I might go to Scotland tomorrow. Who knows? It just
Yeah.
depends on
Yeah.
how I feel.
Yeah.
So
I
man, I'm
love it.
excited, man. I'm excited about this.
Let me say this, J Field. One, brother to brother, I'm happy for you, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations on retirement. Congratulations on your uh, when you include playing and coaching, well over 30 years of being in this business,
Yeah, yeah.
and 20 plus on that coaching side. And first thing first, Brenda Marion walking by right there. Coach B, is that having been with you guys in the spring and sitting in that offensive room, not only were there no tension, there
Mm,
was this ironing, sharpening, ironing process where he would
correct.
call on you and say,
Right.
J Field, what do you see? Where's the deficiency here? Because he understands what he created was this merger of these different philosophies in the go-go. And I remember you and I first got down, and I was talking to you about Andre Ware and his Heisman, and you said, "Neither you ever told us something." Like he won the Heisman because he had the number one receiver. So I know the other end of catching the ball. And,
Right.
and so for people to put out there that your departure had anything to do with a rift between you and the new OC, I mean, it could be the furthest thing from the truth. Because if anything, he was like, "No, J Field, don't leave because look what we
Yeah.
got coming here. Look what we doing."
Right. That's exactly the conversation he and I had. And let's just go back to the other people. I don't understand how people have the audacity, man, to talk about things that they don't know nothing about. And they don't get it straight from the horse's mouth. Now, I've talked to none of those people that's putting all this stuff out here. And if they
Wow.
had, and it'd be great if I had a chance to get to know those guys and have them have a real conversation. I've been there 3 years and I just never heard from anybody in that regard. But Coach Marion is a great football coach, great football
Mhm.
mind, studies the game extremely well. I was just a sounding board to be in there. I'll be quite honest with you, Neely, just confirming what he already knows. And so he's going to do an outstanding job. The receiver room is loaded, as you guys well know. That should be really easy. That's one of the questions I was asked on the way out. What do you think the receiver room is going to be like? It's going to be dynamic. It's going to be
Mm-hmm.
dynamic. The only thing that I see foreseeing hurting that room is injuries, and that's with every room, right? Just
Yeah.
injuries, because there's a lot of great players in there, but more importantly, there's some good men in there, some good young kids. I've been watching the clips lately and seeing how Quentin Gibson is emerging, like we've all thought he would. Man, that dude is
Mm-hmm.
lighting it up out there right now,
Mm-hmm.
and so
Mhm.
he's only gonna get better. Shad knows those guys very well. They have a great deal of respect for Shad. So it's going to
Absolutely.
be an exciting football season, man. And that receiver room, I told those guys, I told Brennan and Shad, that room was probably the best group of receivers that I've ever had an opportunity to coach in
Now
And
my
that's
time out,
saying a
entire
coach. Now
lot
career.
now.
time, now
No,
time out,
oh
now
yeah,
time out.
yeah,
Yeah,
Hold
yeah,
on,
yeah.
I'm
hold on.
going
Time out,
there
J.
with it.
J. Come
Yeah,
on,
I'm
time out,
going
J.
there.
Field. Time out,
I'm
J.
going
Field.
there.
I done spent a
It's
couple of years riding to work with you, a year or so living with you. Like I know you
yeah,
well. You do
yeah.
realize you got six guys in the league and had a guy by the name of Travis Hunter, but you want to sit here on TMR Live and tell me that this room,
That room has 4 to 5 guys with league potential
Mm.
in
So we
one
talking
room. In
DeAndre
one room.
Moore, Danny Scudero,
There you go.
Cam Perry,
Keep
Joseph
going.
Williams,
Keep going.
Quentin Gibson,
Keep going. Right?
Hakeem Williams.
Akeem Williams, that's injured,
Come
but
on,
coming
man.
back. I mean, so you look at the talent that's been put in that room, man, by boxing those guys and Ray, obviously, in recruiting. That room is extremely, extremely talented. So,
Yeah.
with that being said, man, like again, I just go back to my analogy with the card, man. I don't need to sit there. I can marvel watching these guys. I don't need to be there personally to watch that.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
guys know the work that we all put in together starting in February, all the way up through the off season in the summer. They know what they did, and right now it's just a matter of everybody else finding out about the work they put in, and that's basically where we are right now. Everybody else will get to see what we already know.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, let me ask you about this poorly kept secret, and I say poorly because every time we have interviewed you over the past 2 years, you know, like you open with, sometimes you know something is coming that the world may not know. And one of the things you always did, every interview, no matter what we were talking about, you talked about the readiness and preparedness of Sean Phillips and how capable of a coach and an up and coming coach he was. And that didn't just happen last week or last month with your retirement. That's been an ongoing theme with him in your room, back to Jackson State to now. What
Correct.
is it that you were seeing in Rashad that you knew? I can leave now because this is in capable hands.
Man, the thing about him is his work ethic, man. I mean, he had a tremendous drive, tremendous work ethic. His commitment, his willingness to learn, and more importantly, his willingness to change and conform. You know, when we
Yeah,
were at Jackson, man, I'll tell you the story. We were at Jackson. I watched him, and when I first got there, I did a lot of my own work, but I watched him do work for everybody, and then finally got to the point to where I said, you know what, I'm gonna take him because
yeah,
I watched his commitment, I watched his work ethic, I watched his willingness to learn something different every day. And so now he's mature now to the point to where he's ready to command the room. He's done that. Neely, you know this. We've been putting him in a position for the last year and a half to
absolutely.
to run that room, and I've been kind of taking the back seat, just letting him have his way. And he's done a tremendous job with that, man. I'm extremely confident in Rashad's ability to run that room, but more importantly, be a successful coach at this level moving forward.
Love that big dog.
We had this clip that I saw today that we can go right to real quick. Like, Coach, here we go.
I say, if you don't like something, do what? Do something.
Okay,
Yeah,
hold on. Here we go.
If you don't like, and what I always say, if you don't like something, do what? Do something about it.
there you go.
If you don't like something, do something about it. That goes for each and every one of us. But you got to learn how to do it within the rules
Right.
and protect your teammates. Because we need each other. As much as y'all want to battle, we need them just like they need us. But I'm tired of the complaining. I'm tired of it. We've been complaining since we stepped on campus. It's hot. The room too small. The food nasty. Stop complaining. I come from nothing. I worked to get everything I got. Stop complaining. Because guess what? If you don't like something, do something about it. And if you ain't going to do nothing about it, shut up and play the next play. Do I make myself clear? Yes, sir. Same.
That's my dog, man. I mean, he's right. That's my dog. He's right. Stop complaining. I said that all my career. Why you complaining when you gonna do it anyway? So
Yeah,
find the joy in it. Why you bitching about the weather? Why you bitching about this? You gonna do it anyway. So why you
yeah,
complaining?
yeah.
You gonna do it anyway. So stop it. It don't
Because
make sense. So
I'm gonna tell you this, Coach. One thing you said that he ain't lying about the back end. Hey, we got your man Jay Field on. Yeah. You know, Coach Prime coming up. Hello.
JP telling y'all he right.
what's up, dog?
And you know what I really want to say, but I can't say it.
I know you want to say it.
It ain't profanity. It ain't profanity.
Yeah, I was
Thankfully,
I
I
was
don't use
waiting to hear
profanity,
that.
but you
Both
know.
words, both words is cuss words.
Yeah, you know.
But you the Hall of Fame. You're Hall of
Yeah.
Fame, ain't it?
Yeah, okay. You know what, dog? I was just gonna tell you, I kind of miss you a little bit. I just
I
gonna say
miss
that.
you too, my
And
brother.
you messed that up.
Yeah. I like
I'm
what I
glad y'all
see,
got him
man.
on though, man.
Yeah.
People think when a brother leave and move on with his life like we're at odds, man. I'm gonna love
Mm-mm.
that brother for life, man. I don't know why I mentioned him in my Hall of Fame speech, but I love him for life.
That's your guy, Jay Field.
I lost it.
Coach, I hope we didn't lose you, did you, Coach? Did we,
Yeah,
Coach?
you lost me. I'm glad I didn't hear what he said because he probably was talking
He
trash.
he was he said he don't know why he mentioned you in this
I
Hall of
can't
Fame
hear you,
speech.
Neely.
We're gonna let Coach J Field go out and come back in. Coach, just rejoin. Coach, you should hear us then. Sometimes it kicks him out when
Oh,
we
I got
add
you. Yeah.
when we
Yeah.
add him on and he can't hear. But shout out to Coach Prime for stopping through. And we just saw the clip from Coach Shad. Coach J
Mhm.
Field will be on right back in a second. He just gotta relog in and he'll be back on in a minute. But while he's doing that, here's your chance to go and represent the only show as you can find something like this at, and I ain't lying. Go to TMR Live and get their gear at unclechico.myshopify.com is what I'm trying to say and trying to get out to you guys. See y'all there. Holla at your dogs. Here we go. We got Coach J Field coming back on. There we go.
Yeah, there we go, guys.
Yes, indeed.
His part in shot, Jay Field, was that he didn't know why he mentioned you in the Hall of Fame speech. That he should have just left that part out.
Well, he always say that, man. But I tell him this. I tell him this all the time. You learn how to spell Phillips going against me every day.
Easy.
And he saw the bat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He learned how to spell Phillips real quick. Didn't take long. And he saw it every day.
Boy, hey, that's some legendary smack talking going back and forth right there.
Yeah, and
I hear you, coach.
and it's nonstop, Chico, nonstop.
Yeah,
Non-stop.
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
Which is
yeah,
this is one of those things, man. Where, as we discussed this earlier, people want to present it as if he was even caught off guard by this, as if y'all's 30-plus year friendship that you wouldn't have talked to him as soon as you had inklings, let alone known, and that somehow he wouldn't have been prepared for this. And just the notion that people make up this kind of stuff is, I can't explain it, J. Phil.
you know what, man? I tried not to explain it, and he called me yesterday and say, "Man, you got to go out and say something, man. I put some stuff out there. You got to say, Prime. You know, I don't care about what people got to say about me. I don't really care because that's not important to me. But the thing that was important to me that I do it. If he wanted me to do it, I was going to do it, and I would rather do it with you guys because I know the sincerity, I know the honesty and integrity that you guys bring to the forefront to the table, man. Y'all keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100, and therefore we can protect everybody involved with this. So this is
Yeah.
something that he and I talked about maybe a year and a half ago.
Hmm.
We knew this time was coming, man, because my mom is getting older. My mom will be 79, actually 2 weeks from today. She's getting
Yeah.
older, and I'm watching her not, be herself. There's nothing it's not that anything's wrong with her, but these
Hmm.
are her last days, man. I want to be able to enjoy this with my mother, man.
Real talk,
Absolutely.
man.
We
Real
Absolutely.
just,
talk.
as you know, Neely, we just finished our house where both mother-in-laws are living here now. So,
Hmm.
man, come on, man. We built this for this moment.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
know?
Yeah.
man,
I
that's
mean,
that's
it's
great right there. You got both
Yeah,
mother-in-laws living there with you guys. That's
yeah,
hey, that's
yeah.
a blessing.
It's a blessing, man. I want to enjoy the blessing. And normally, I don't even, me. I don't even entertain all that haterism that's out there, man.
no,
That's
you
that's
don't.
what people do, man. So Prime asked me to do it, and I'm here doing it with you guys. And so this is gonna be the last thing I say about anybody that's got any other comments other than positivity, because I
Hmm.
don't do negativity. I don't do
Hmm.
Hmm.
negativity.
Well, I have a question then while we're there and we look like we're in the man cave. You got a jersey right there behind you. If you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
mind, if you don't mind,
yeah.
give us a little story behind that. Tell us about that right there.
Well, that jersey is mine's, right? And then
Yeah.
below that is a guy by the name of Wilson Whitley. That was a Lombardi Trophy winner at the University of Houston. And then it's just the man cave, man. It's got all the photos on the wall. Andre Ware and I, Ray Crockett and I in Detroit, all American stuff. The Bob Hope picture over there, Dion's over here, with
Just
with the
just just
Kodak.
all American stuff. Just all
Yeah,
American
just all
stuff.
American stuff, man. Nation's leading receiver. Just stuff that come with work, hard work. Love of the
Yeah.
game.
Now,
Get that
I
thing
would,
polished.
I got to take a page out of Coach Prime's playbook and shoot me a shot at you. And all that memorabilia, do you have anything there when you had to hide in New Orleans?
Oh Lord. Don't know where this going right here. Now.
Yeah, now, brother Neely, I don't have anything in here that would other than the Atlanta photos and pictures. That's all that reminds me of what they had to hide me after a game, Chico. They had to put me in a dirty clothes hamper and put me on the plane because I was being trying to get served or arrested. And Coach Glanville said, "We're not letting them take it. We're not letting them come to get our guys." So they packed me
Oh.
up in a trunk with clothes and put me on the plane after we beat New Orleans to get to the playoffs. The
Coach
cha-ching year.
Glanfield.
Yeah, Coach Glanville looked out for you, boy.
Sounds like the old coach right there. Shout out to
So
him.
now, Nate, I
The
don't
man
have
in
nothing in
black.
here. The man in black.
Yes, indeed. Did we have? I think we had a
That's a
super
good one.
chat. Any
So,
super
so
chats? Y'all
I,
go ahead and give them in. I think we had a couple super chats. For Coach J. Phil. Let me see.
they
Then
on you,
Danny from
Chico. They're not up on my
California.
end.
Okay. Well, then Danny from California, he just wanted to send his thanks to you, Coach J. Phil. He said, "Thank you, Coach Phillips. You are loved and will be missed. God bless you and your family. Best for you in the future."
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. That's from our
Yeah,
guy, then Danny in California. And
I
then
appreciate it, man.
let me see, Debbie Garcia from Waco, Texas.
Oh, okay. I've spent some time in Waco.
All right. She said, Coach Phil, we are going to miss you. You are one of my favorite coaches. I would
Mhm.
laugh when you would get those young players straight, she
Yeah,
said.
yeah, yeah, yeah. She was there. Yep, I remember that. Yeah.
Uh,
Nah, man. Those are the things that people don't understand, man. Especially people that's not in the know, man. The
Hmm.
amount of impact you have as a coach. how you impact certain people's lives, man, just doing your job on a daily basis, but also being sincere about doing your job. You know,
Yeah.
it's when you put in the work, and Shad brought my attention to some things as a player, but he also brought my attention to some things as a coach. Like, coach, how many coaches have you mentored? How many coaches
Mm,
have you helped get in this profession? You know, obviously Shad is on that list, but when I step back and look at it, man, it's a lot. And that's like I said before, man, when you got your head down just doing the work from a sincere heart, you don't look at the accolades. That's why I don't think it's important for me to be there this season to enjoy the fruit of the labor. I've already labored, man. That work is done. Those
Yeah.
guys gonna go out there and everybody get to see the work that was put in behind closed doors. I'm a closed door type of guy, man. I put in the work behind closed doors. And so I appreciate all those comments, man, and all those text messages I've been getting from guys I work with, players that I've coached over the years, texting, saying, Coach, man, well deserved, man. You deserve it. You know, all that. I got options moving forward. Because there is no such thing as retirement, as you guys know that, right? So I
uh-huh.
just got to
Yeah.
Yeah,
find something else to do. So I may do some high school stuff, just kind of volunteer, and do some stuff like that. But
yeah,
first things first, I'm golfing
yeah,
Yeah. Golfing and chilling with the mom and the mother in
with
law.
the mamas. That's exactly.
Yeah.
I'm
but you
golfing.
took you hit on that earlier, Jay. Feel like you do all this work, from starting with your playing career, then going into coaching, to one day enjoy the fruits of your labor. But people act like you crazy for wanting to sit down and enjoy the fruit. That's what you did the work for.
I mean, ain't that what we all go to work for?
That's
I
what
mean,
So to
Charles
that's
one day
Barkley
not
said.
go.
Barkley
everybody
said he
does
want to be on
that,
the
man.
golf course.
Everybody, man. Everybody go to work every day in order to prepare themselves for retirement. I reached that threshold, and I'm happy that I'm here. I had no
Hmm.
reservations once I got to this point mentally and physically. Coach Prime had no reservations. Here's the deal: we want to see each other happy, man. We want
Yeah,
what's best for each other, and that's.
yeah.
I don't know why people find that hard to believe, but that's the reality.
Because
It's
you're
a lot of people
friends.
that don't want the best for them. Yeah. And there's a lot of people
Because-
that don't want the best for their brother. They want the best for themselves,
I get
but
it.
they like, yeah.
I
It's
get
hard for
it.
them to see that.
It's hard for that, but the thing of it is, if you want what's best for your brother and you help him get it, you'll get yours.
That's a
Coach,
bar.
you mentioned being able to sit down and marvel at these guys, this room you helped put together, this room you directly coached. Some of the guys you coached that have already made it to that next level, you also played. Who are you excited about seeing this season? Whether it's Zay Weaver, DeJounte Wester, Travis, like when you get now that your Sundays are free, you're not traveling back up doing film. Who are you looking forward to watching this year?
I'm looking forward to watching all those guys make a contribution to their teams, to the National Football League. Obviously, Travis just to see what happens with him. Are they going to allow him to play both ways and do some things? So I'm excited to see what happens there. But obviously, LaJonte and Jimmy and Will, man, I'm looking forward to seeing those guys on the field on a regular basis and contributing to their teams, helping them get to the playoffs, helping them win championships. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about Shador, the opportunity
Yeah.
he's getting right now in Cleveland. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen there. So I'm excited to see what Cortland Sutton do this year with the
Mm.
Broncos, right? Having coached him at SMU, I'm excited to see what he's going to bring to the table. So, man, it would be a year for me to just kind of sit back and watch those guys mature, watch those guys' careers take off. And I'm happy for that. I can't wait to watch those guys. So it's not one guy in particular. It's everybody that I've had the honor and the privilege of serving over my career to watch those guys put it down this year.
Yeah.
Chico, Jay Field, let me tell you a Travis Hunter story that I don't believe ever reached Jay Field's ears. You remember the first part of it. Practice one day, doing the sideline catch drill. Travis was catching the ball, and Coach Jay Phillips said, Travis, turn your hands the other way. That's the better way to do it. And Travis said, but Coach, I caught it. Coach says, yeah, but with somebody there next to you in the sideline there, you want to do it this way. And Coach Jay Field wouldn't let up on making sure his technique was right. So as they separated, I'm standing next to Travis, and Travis says, man, anybody ever coached me like that before? They just let me do it my way, but he actually wanted me to do it the right way.
Mm.
Yep, there's only one way to do, man. It's only one way to
Yeah.
do it, man. And then the thing about that, man. I appreciate you sharing that story, Neely. But the big thing about Travis, as you know, he was always coachable. It's
Hmm.
just you got to have a coach to coach him. Most of these
Yeah.
guys was afraid to coach him because he was so
Hmm.
talented. So
Wow.
they just let him do what he do. But when you let people do what they gonna do something wrong, and that could shorten something. And I wasn't
Yeah.
about to let that happen on my watch. Not on my watch. So if he listened, great. If he didn't listen, at least he got coached.
Yeah. But he was that's exactly what he was saying, that like people just let me be me because it's me, but he won't do
No, I wasn't gonna do that. No, that's not what Prime
that.
brought me in there.
Yeah. Yeah,
I had
that's
some
good
Coach.
stuff
things that
there,
needed to
man.
be cleaned up, so that's why he brought me in there. But no,
Yeah.
man, Travis is a great person. Great, he was very coachable. He listens. He's a
Hmm.
high IQ for the game. So nah, he was easy to coach. Just tweaking.
And he's killing that Jackson State too, man.
Yeah.
That's a, how was he? How was he there when he first arrived there, and you were able to coach him? What was your first thought seeing this guy?
Now, Chico, that's the thing. See, I wasn't there. That was all shot.
Hmm.
See, a lot
See?
of people need to know that. That was all
Mm-hmm.
shot. I didn't get
Mm-hmm.
a hold of Travis till I got to Colorado.
Mm.
So that was all shot. So, Shad's ready, man.
Yeah.
That was all shot. Rashad
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Davis.
And he dealt with that injury there too. So
Yeah, he dealt with the injury,
yeah.
coached him up through that. That's why they got a great relationship today. See, this business is all about relationships, man. Building relationships with the players. You can't build a relationship with somebody if you're not going to be honest with them.
Mm.
Hmm.
You know, you got to be honest. You got to be truthful. You got to be solid in what you know and command what you know and command the room in a certain way to where people respect you. And that's how relationships start. Everybody keeps talking about let's build a relationship with the players, build a relationship with the players. Well, first of all, do they even like you? Right? How much
Yeah.
time have you spent trying to get to know them outside of that room? You know, because this is the biggest thing about anything that you involve with other people and you relying on other people to perform at a level to where it can benefit you. It starts with relationships. And I
Yeah.
love that about Coach Marion because that's the first thing he did when he got there, man. We had a staff meeting and everybody in the room told a story, which connected us because we all
Hmm.
realized there's not that many degrees of separation between us.
Nah.
We're all the same. We all had similar backgrounds. We all had similar situations. And so that just connected us immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, because you and Brendan, y'all both went through the JUCO route.
Went
And
through the
for those who
JUCO
don't
route.
know,
Yep.
congratulations to you again getting into the
Appreciate it.
Hall of Fame of your JUCO.
Thank you,
But y'all
man.
have that in common.
We had that in common. We actually had a lot in common because we were both on the West Coast of the JUCOs.
Hmm.
And then he was at Tulsa when I was at Houston coaching. So he was in marveling over the receivers that we had at Houston, how fast they were and the numbers we were putting up. So we have a lot in common. Single parent, raising us. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff outside of the game itself, man, was the common ground between us. So
But they say y'all didn't get along.
I
Yeah.
don't understand
No,
what
he
he
had
did.
good words. He had great words once again today in his presser for Coach J. Field. Talked
Yeah.
about Coach J. Field said earlier that he didn't want him to leave, but he has prepared Coach Shad in a way to where he's taking this thing and gonna take off with it, add his own to it, and everything. So he's prepared. They're prepared to move forward, but they were also, happy and satisfied and looking to move forward with Coach Field at the wide receiver position.
Nah, man, I'm happy too, man. I'm glad he said that. Chico, I'm a good dude, man. So people don't want to lose good dudes, man. I'm a good
Yeah.
dude. I do.
Yeah.
Right.
I work every day. I don't try. I work every day to do right by people. And so yeah, it was hard for me to leave, but it was time.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy that hang on, and then it blocks somebody else's blessing. No,
Right.
I'm
Great
not
point.
built like I'm not built like that.
But let me ask you this, Coach. You back there in Houston. You at the crib. Houston, your school comes to Colorado on a Friday night. You're gonna be at home watching with mom and mom-in-law. How's
Brother
that gonna
Neely.
shake out for you?
Well, I'll say this to you, brother Neely. It's like I told Prime and I told some of the other guys, I will be in Boulder for that game, and I will be on Colorado's sideline. Houston gonna be here. I can come back to Houston. I mean, it's gonna be. I spent 10 years at coaching at Houston between Art Browse, Kevin
Or Brown.
Sumlin, and Dana. Uh, so I've been here, man. So I'm gonna spend my time on the Colorado sideline rooting for the Buffs.
That's
All
right.
right.
And then after this game is over with and this season is over with, then I'll shift my allegiance and loyalty at that point.
I love it. I love it. Jay
You know?
Field. Well, that's all right. That is all right.
Yeah.
Hey, before
Man,
we go though, let's go real quick. Go right back to the wide receivers at Colorado. That's there. You're not there anymore, coach. So maybe you could be, just let it all out now. Let us know. Let the cat out the bag. So, talk about the guys who at wide receiver now. Who we should be looking out for. Who's going to make some big plays this season? For all those guys that we named, we got a lot of potential pros out there. Talk about those receivers once again.
Yeah, let's start first, Chico. I'm always going to be a part of that program and a part of those guys. So I want to make that clear. I think Quentin Gibson is going to emerge to the player that we all saw in high school and being able to do his thing. He's adjusting to the game, but more importantly, he's committed himself to football. And this is the first time Quentin has ever, I mean, he spent a lot of time in the meetings room with Coach Marion and all those other guys watching tape, watching film, watching practices, how to get better. So I'm really excited about Quentin and what he can do, not only on the football field as a receiver, but also as a return guy.
Yeah,
And then Danny, obviously, we get Danny back. Once we get Danny back, Danny's gonna be Danny. Danny's one of the top receivers in the country last year, so I don't see that changing because that's who Danny is. Danny's work ethic has always been he's always been high, and he's always come to work prepared. I've never seen Danny run a bad play or bust a route or do anything bust a play. So he's gonna
mm-hmm.
always be mentally focused and locked in. DeAndre Moore is probably, to me, man, that's a stud. That
A
dude
stud.
is a bad mother. Yeah, shut your
Shut
mouth.
your
That
mouth.
that dude, man, is unreal. That dude has great character, great leadership, great athletic ability. I don't know why or what happened at Texas, but I'm glad we were able to benefit from that misfortune because he is going to be a dynamic player. You see glimpses of it when he came off his injury at first, kind of ran around a little bit, saw him do some things. Then we kind of shut him down. I think Shad and I had a conversation, man, let's just shut this dude down and get him to camp.
Yeah,
So we did that. And then obviously Cam Perry is electric. What you see with Cam Perry, man, when he gets the ball in his hands, he's so electric. It's gonna be a nightmare for a lot of secondaries to try to figure out who they gonna cover because they can't take one guy away or three guys and kill him.
exactly.
So it's gonna be exciting, man, to watch those four guys. And then you got a guy in the background, man. You got Ernest Campbell. Don't sleep on Ernest, because Ernest
Fast Ernest Campbell.
that joker can run. Don't sleep on
Yes,
that's my
indeed.
guy right there. What's up, baby?
Hey, got
Hey,
Coach Shot checking in.
I saw your speech today,
There
man.
he
Way to get
is.
on
There
them
go the
dudes, man.
guru.
Get on them.
The sensei.
Yeah, that's my dude.
Can you hear
What's
Coach Shot?
going on? I can hear y'all a little bit.
it's coming
Yeah.
up.
Okay. Hey,
Nothing,
he
man.
say
Just sitting here in the
No.
simulator, man, getting ready to play some golf.
I'm working on that swing, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I see.
Okay.
I see you got things under control, so you doing a good job. I see it.
Hey man, you know who I learned from. I learned from the best, man. So I was made to do this. You know what I'm saying? The guru himself is right here, full in the flesh, right here, man. And I told y'all already how I feel about him. And he's poured more into me than anybody. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're gonna do, man. That's our mission to make sure we carry out what he left us, right? And that's what we're gonna do this season.
I appreciate the love, my brother. Like I said, like I tell you all the time, don't be like me, be better. If
Hey,
you get
you already know. That's why I told you what I told you. I said, man, I ain't trying to get like I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to
there,
get
you go. Don't get like me, get better. Uh,
yeah.
like me is
I'm trying to
even. We
get
never do
well.
things to get even.
Oh nah. That ain't in our DNA.
They ain't in our DNA. They ain't in our makeup. Don't be like me. Be better than me. So go
Oh
be
yeah.
better.
You already you probably heard, but I had to give him that old talk. Play.
Yeah, he said
Hey, your
go
boy
ahead,
Prime
Coach.
said he had to use it as a reference now. He said, what would Jay Field do?
Hold on, Jay Phil. There you go. Coach, you back, coach?
I'm back.
There you
Yeah, what
go.
he say?
Say it again, Coach Shot.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm connected back. Okay.
We got you, Coach.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Your boy Prime said he said he had to use you as a reference one time on the sideline and said, what would Jay Field take?
Yeah, he know all my sayings. You know all my sayings. Yeah,
Uh-huh. You
you
don't
know
like
them
What's
something,
all.
do something.
Yeah, if you want something, do. If you don't like what somebody said, do something. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was part of your speech today too, Coach Rashad. Talk about your speech today and where'd that come from?
Oh man, it just came from within, right? It just came from within, and sometimes our guys may lose sight of it a little bit. So you just gotta reconnect with them and let them know and let them understand what we're up against right now, right? Camp is made for to be an adverse situation and put you in situations so that you can overcome when it comes to game time, you're able to blaze through it, right? So I take heed in a lot of stuff that I learned from Jay Field and that's what came out.
Most definitely.
You had
And
that
Coach,
meeting yet, Chico? We have a meeting every year, man. I'm waiting on them to have this meeting. You probably won't be able to witness it, but somebody gonna say they better than somebody. And
Oh, they ain't ready for that one.
so we always put them in front of the room, in front of everybody. Who you better than?
Uh,
and they got
I
to
think
call
I
them out.
went
They got
out,
to point them out.
And you better
point them
point
out.
them out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I went out the script a little bit too much, JP. I think they scared to do that now.
because they know we'll do it. We'll put you in front
Oh
of the
yeah.
room. Like, who you better than?
Oh yeah. Very transparent, man. That's what makes our group strong.
Right.
Yeah, I love that. I wish I had that in my room when I was coming up because I
Yeah.
felt like I
Oh
was
yeah.
better than somebody in front, but they had them in front for whatever reason, right? So just imagine that. You got a coach say, who you better than? You get to point them out. Well, go prove it then. Do something
Yeah.
about it.
There you go. There
hmm
you go.
There you go.
And he know you coming.
Exactly.
Man. Coach Shaw,
I got
tell us one thing while we got you guys on together. Tell us one, maybe two, three things that that's gonna stick with you along your coaching career that came from Coach J Field.
I mean, just the whole mindset, right? One thing I really learned about him is the game of your mindset. I take that to heart, and that's the thing that we actually work with the guys on, right? We
Mm.
always talk about X's and O's, fundamentals, and things like that, but where's your mind, right?
Mm,
You gotta have it. You gotta have a right mind to be able to carry you through. If you want to do the things that you say you want to do, and get to where you want to be, right there, your mind got to be right.
get your mind right. We talk about that on this show all the time. Mindset. It starts
Mindset
there. Yep.
starts there.
Mindset. Yeah, we preach a lot, but another thing I got from is we preach a lot about not being soft too as well. And that's just an acronym, man. And Coach J Field know about it. It's being, not being soft, satisfied with being average, right? All right.
Mm.
Only thinks of oneself, finds excuses easily, and tough only in talk, but not in action. And
Oh my
that's
God.
one thing that, he laid the foundation inside my head, and it stuck with me all the way through, and I'm gonna carry that through.
I appreciate you, Shaq. Don't be
Hey
soft,
man,
Shaq. Get him.
don't be
Um,
soft.
hey, I can't be.
Can't
One of them
be.
touched me. One of them touched me the other day. Said, "Hey, coach,
There you go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there you go. Get your hands off him. There you
get
go.
your hands off me."
Hey, before we go, Coach Shaw, I know you saw a lot of things on Twitter and online about Coach J Field's retirement, departure, leaving, however they wanted to word it. What did you think when you were reading or seeing some of those things, or if they even got to you?
Be honest with you, I really didn't see it. I kind of heard something about it. I actually been locked in camp. This is kind of that week that I'm taking, like trying to stay off of social media
Yes,
along
sir.
with the guys, right? Just like eliminating the outside distractions and things like that. But people always say what they want to say, whether you're doing good or whether you're not doing so well. So I don't feed into that. I mean, Jay Field knows what he's doing. We know what he's doing, and I think that's all that matters.
Yeah. How have the guys adjusted to being there and having to give up some of the things that they're normally have? Phones, TVs, Hellcats, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, it's a challenge. It's a challenge, right?
Yeah.
But that's the thing about it. Whenever, like, if you're talking boxing terms, whenever you go into a fight, it's a challenger, right? And somebody has to accept the challenge, right? So
Hmm.
we laid the foundation down. Like, do you accept this challenge? If you accept this challenge, then let's move on. If you don't, then there's no way that you can become a champion if you don't accept the challenge first. So they taking on the challenge real well now.
Yeah. Hey man, great job by both of you guys. I feel like I could have been a
Absolutely.
better damn receiver. I don't know if y'all could have helped my speed, but
We
I
we,
feel
I
like
don't
I would
know.
have.
we could have helped your speed. We'd have taught you some things. You didn't have to worry about that. Yeah,
See,
yeah.
There you go.
It
There we
ain't
go.
about speed. It's about getting open. Do you know
That
how?
Get
release and
open.
getting open.
Hey,
Yeah.
You know
hey,
what?
Jay
See,
Fit, you from the school of what?
Get open.
get
Get
open.
open.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
I love that, coach.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I want these little speedy receivers all the time. I get open. Throw me the
Yeah.
ball.
Get open. That's all you do. If you get open and you catch it, I don't worry about your speed.
My bad. I just had a flashback. Damn, my bad. Anyways, gotta get open,
Coach Prime, Jay Fields said he wants you to know, to remind you that you learned how to spell Phillips real good in Atlanta. He said he never
He
seen you
used
back
to
in your
get.
jersey.
Yeah. Well,
It's in them hands.
I'm not gonna go back and forth with him. I'm
He
not
said
gonna
he
go
don't want to
back
go
and
back and
forth with
forth
him.
about it. You win.
Yeah.
Boy, I would have paid for that. Just hear those conversations mic'd up right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
He ain't gonna let it go. They ain't gonna let it go. Neither one of them gonna let it go.
Well, he ain't gonna never admit to losing anything. That's just not in his DNA. He ain't gonna admit that. He not gonna. Even learning how to spell my name, he's a winner. You know. You know. Learning how to spell my name made him a better player. He don't want to admit that, but it did. It did.
Man. This has been epic right here.
Yeah.
It has
Classic right
been.
here. Appreciate you, Coach J. Field, for coming on, man, and clearing this air and letting your
You know,
words.
this don't have to be the last time now. You
Exactly.
ain't got
Exactly
retired
Man,
where I was
us.
going.
I tell you what, my brothers, I appreciate you guys having me, and Brother Neely and Chief, you guys know, man, anytime y'all need me on or like to have me on, I make time for y'all. Y'all know that.
For
I
sure.
love what
Appreciate
you
that,
guys
brother.
are doing, man. I appreciate the love, Neely, you shown me over the years, man, and that's gonna continue to grow. Um, my brother Ken couldn't make it today. He had to go
Shout
get
out
a new
to
life. He had to get a new lifesaver. But
I say, yeah.
him.
Had to get no crystal in it,
yeah, he had to get a new crystal. But man, I love
that,
being on you
that was the
guys'
brother that
show.
was on last time, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
yeah,
That's right.
cool.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. I love being
yeah.
on you guys' show, man. And I won't be a stranger. You'll see me around up there a lot. So I'll be back up there. So
Good deal.
Appreciate that, my man. Much love
No,
to
all
you,
right.
man.
big
Congrats
deal.
on the retirement.
Thanks,
Tell Miss
brother.
Kim and the mothers that said hello.
I will, man.
Blessings.
Thank you guys, man. Bless
Yes,
you guys.
sir.
All
Yes,
right.
sir. Coach J. Phillips, man. Y'all make sure y'all put a W in the chat. JP or something. WJP in the chat. What y'all waiting
Yeah,
on?
do yeah, put something up. Manny, hit some
Yeah.
sounds. Make
Manny
some
hit some
noise.
sounds. Manny hit this right here. Something. Hit that. Something. That's what I'm talking about. Hell. Well, look, man. Oh, you wild, man.
What I
Another
do?
impromptus right there. Shout out to Coach Shy. Shout out to Coach Prime for stopping by. If y'all
Yeah.
haven't seen it, y'all go back, rewind it. Do us a favor too. Stay here. Stay here. Make sure y'all clip this. Clippers, runners become clippers too. Don't y'all know clippers are getting paid out there online by just clipping long form content and posting it on your own page. Make sure y'all tag us, and there's the tag right there that you can
Okay.
use, TMR Live right there, and that way we can get back to you. Also tag the Pregame Network, and we'll get it back to you. But make sure y'all clip these parts and share them with your friends on your pages, and you can get a little something too, while you
Mm.
represent
Chico
for us.
called it aggregating.
You can call it what you want. Well, we call it
Ah,
joining the squad, becoming a part of the runners. That's what we want
I
y'all
like
to do.
I like that.
Run
I like that.
and clip that. You know what I mean? So unclechico.myshopify.com is the website where you can get your merch and automatically be entered into a chance to be on the sideline pregame with Uncle Neely. Right there, pregame on the sideline with the unks. All right? Go there, get your merch, And while you go to a game, you can stay right here.
Yeah, go to the boulderbroker.com. You see it right down the screen. The boulderbroker.com. Nice and slow. I refer to it as the beautiful Boulder Broker. Make your reservations, but when you get there for check-in, let them know Neely sent you. They're going to take 20% off of your stay.
Yes, sir. With the blesser. And also for those insurance needs, this is one person that you can call and you can count on. That is Miss Denise Smith. You can go to her website at denisesmithinsurance.com. She is the official sponsor for Uncle Chico TMR Live right here on the Pregame Network. She's out there in Colorado. That's her number. That's her address. That's the website. Go there. Call her 303-343-3515. Tell her that Uncle Chico sent you. and she'll be sure to take care of you. And stay tuned for all the events that she has coming up. Follow her on social media and get the gist of that. All right. I gotta go pick up my little one from first day of school. That's what I'm going to do right now. Go ahead, Unc.
Let me leave the runners with this. As we talked about yesterday, logistics of all this coming together. I was talking to the director of football operations, Reginald Calhoun Senior at practice today. There's 230 people here. So you think just the football team, but when you talk about the staff, support staff, nutrition, trainers, etc., there are 230 people, all the equipment, all the necessities, everything that you would have out here. It's just a wonderful job taking place. The thing is missing.
230 plus people making this whole operation move. You understand me?
Yeah. And then we get up from here, Colorado Springs, the campus, and go to a high school to practice 4 bus loads, shuttles, so that whole 230 then moves again each and every day, and not a beat is missed, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, man. Whew. Praises and shouts out to the staff and everybody what they're doing. Everybody got a part. Everybody has a role to play to make this work. So, and everybody has a role to play to make us successful as we can be, as the best damn show on the internet that you can find with these two brothers on there, the baddest and the biggest, right here live on the Pregame Network. We appreciate you guys if y'all share, like, clip, and everything else of this show. Until next time, we're going to get up and up out of here. I'm shocked in the sky, black fist high, peace in the Middle East.
You sure it's your son's first day of school? Is it your first day for your GED?
Hey, man. Hey.
You got to go to school.
GED, Lord have mercy. Peace in the Middle East, man. We're going to get up and out of here. Thank y'all.
Pick up my son. You got to go to class yourself.
God bless you and good night. You got to go to class.
Coach, we're 2 days in, but what are you seeing out of the offense so far?
I just love the energy of the guys, the energy to want to compete, the energy to want to be out.
Energy, baby.
Dude got the facts and the flair. Intriguing question, make you stop and stare. She gon' wanna rock like that, remind me when I wrestle the Uncle Needy the big dog, Coach Prime confidant, Black 21 in the game, that's the real talk. Need me hold it down, keep the ship on the rails. She gon' come through wild, but it's forced up a belt. From Bama to Hawaii, in my crooked letter, runners are connected. We better together, big brand, every super check. Show love to the crew, she gon' break it down. Give us something new, back, smash that light, like you pay rent. Stop the TMR live, we gon' make your day lit. Monday through Friday, same time every week, 2 p.m. out, 4 p.m. This the sports show. Runners ride with us 5 days, we stay true. Chico drop a taking me, looking the muse. Hold it down while the whole room moves. Like you, we could go left, but the chemistry still smooth. 2 p.m. out and 4 p.m. east. We never lose. Talking that sports, giving runners the new TMR live. We funniest in town. Subscribe, yeah.
Sit your ass down.
Hey, runners, grab your snacks, grab your meds, grab your patience.
Sit your ass down.
Chico about to lose his mind in 3, 2, 2. I swear
Sit your ass down.
They're going. Why you giving me this, man?
Sit your ass.
You give me this, man. Like, subscribe. Jump. Drop them super chats. We read everything. DM1 live. It's that auditory we go.
Sit your ass down.
It's that auditory.
Go pick that little boy up, man. just up there playing, man. Damn, just stop playing, man.
So that's what you sitting over there laughing at?
Yes. I'm just sitting there like, what is this man doing, man?
Hey, man, we up and up out of here, man.
Little man out
down.
little man standing out front of school looking up and down the street.
Oh, man. No, I got a good hour.
Hey, you just sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down.
Oh my!
All
Nobody
right,
just
dog.
like, hold on, man. You got my cheeks
Sit
hurting
your
from
ass
laughing at you.
down.
Sit your ass down. He just like the old folks say. He just out front of the schoolhouse. He just out there standing.
Bye, man. Let me go for real. For that mess up and be the case. Bye.